Alright, let me put this up. So today we're doing a lid lock on a Speed Queen. Alright, so real quick before you start this, look up your model number, and we're gonna look at these instructions real quick. So it says this part number right here. I don't know if we can see that. Make sure I get this properly, right? It'll take a few minutes. I'm gonna pause the video and look at that, but pretty much I already checked this out. We got the right part number, as you can see, 205-222, right? We got that. And then if I go to their model number, whatever, there's a number between 1 and 8, so we're good. And we're just gonna pretty much play it by ear, because this is not you'll see when I open this machine. So to get into these Speed Queen top loads, right, make sure I bring this preview down so I can see it. Set this up right here. It's 2 screws, so hopefully you can see. Screw right here. It's gonna be 2 flathead screws. When I take them out, you just unscrew them. That's it. All you do is just unscrew. Okay. There also looks to be a 5/6. It's a 5/16 head as well, so you should be able to, if you don't have a flathead with you, I just didn't feel like bringing a bunch of tools into this job, so yeah. But this is a 5/16 head right here. Take the left one out. All right, there's another one right here. Whoa. Old school, no power tools today. Put those to the side, and now, right, I'm gonna take this and just slide it up. That's it. Put it on the wall. I remember what I said in the last video. I'm just trying to start being more careful with things. So we're gonna put this down like this, right? Not the sharp side. So let's take a look at this lid now, right? So it's pretty straightforward. What happened was, see the screws, right? The screws just stripped out the plastic bezel, so out of here, right? So we're just gonna replace this setup right now, and then check to make sure that it locks. That's it. Nothing crazy. To take this out, I believe we just pull. Yep, that's it. It comes out. If you notice on screws or anything, right? Screws. If you notice on wire connectors, right? And especially like if you're changing like maybe an evaporator, fan cover for like a Samsung fridge or something, check these little ridges on the bottom and check how things line up, right? So this is how you're going to be able to differentiate between different connectors for like different parts, and if they all have the same sort of like white connector that looks similar, you can go by the pins and line them up. So now I know, right, when I come to plug this back in, right, this fits like this, right? So I know that little ridge right there, hopefully I can try and zoom in, this ridge right here on the top, this fits into on this part, right here. So that plugs right in, and that's pretty much it, right? Oh, and there's a lock right there too. So now I know. Now I take that off. So see, that's it. So then this secures it, that little pin right there. So yeah, just try to examine locks before you change anything. So, and now I'm trying to get the positioning right on this. So this is gonna go up here like this, right? So this is gonna plug in down here like that, and it's gonna sit like this. And we just got to make sure it's screwed in from the bottom, and that's pretty much it. So, and then luckily I had my my Torx bit. Let me make sure this works. Yep, this is the right one. So yeah, usually it's a T20, I believe. That's what I have in there. So that's pretty much it. Comes with new Torx bit screws. As you can see, this is the new cover. So this is the lid lock right here. Pretty identical. Again, the same part. So, and they give you the date of production. So, or date of shipping out. I don't know. 12/0. This was made December 2nd of this year. So as new as it can get. All right. And again, they give you instructions. I'm not following the instructions because, I mean, this is probably one of the more straightforward repairs I'm gonna have this week. You know, knock on any wood here or anything like that. Knock on wood, right? So, all right. So this is the new part. This is the new part. All right, take the new part out. Plug it in. It plugged in. You see this locked in right here. All right. Make sure I get this. It locked in, right? Plug this in. We're gonna line this up now. Let me get the right. This lines up here. Let me put this on top right here. This is supposed to slide right here like this. Whoop. Actually, make sure this fits before. Yep, yeah, it fits inside. Yeah, so it's supposed to fit inside. The bezel thing's supposed to fit inside, so, yep. Take this right here. These line up. Make sure that, there's one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me see, what am I doing with the right side now? Is it fitting in there? And then stuff like this, make sure you just try to do it right the first time, because it just it's a gimme repair, you know, or it should be at least. Oh, see, there it is. Look, this goes on the other side. Aha. They give you a little. You see this little thing I missed right here? As I was just talking about, making sure to do things properly, right? The gimme repairs. And look. Oh, look, it snapped in. So, there's that. Oh. Take the new screws. Hold this in place, right? And I'm going to go under here. I'm going to hold this in place and just screw this up. And, Alright, make sure that's in there. Okay. It's gonna be a little tricky, but can my drill fit up there? My drill can fit up there. So what I'm gonna do is just turn this now. Whoop. You know what? That's sitting right there like this. Okay. I'm gonna have to get my stubby with my 1/4 bit just to make this easier. Oh wow, look at that. The tub just moved, so the suspension rod on the bottom just moved, so I'm good. Whoop. Maybe I can. One. Make sure that clicked in. that's in. Alright, so let's see my work now. Oh, make sure the cover doesn't fall. So, actually, let me take this off. I'm gonna get a better view. So, that is what we did, right? That's all that we did. So, now if I move this back a little bit, I can get my drill up there. You guys should be able to see me try to double check. Make sure this is up. Make sure this is up. That's it. And we're pretty much done with the repair. So, that's it. Now we're going to test and make sure that this locks. It's locked into place. And that's it. So, and we're going to leave the cover off too as well. So, alright. That's it, right? Leave a rinse and spin. There we go. Spinning in there. So that's it. That's what we replaced. The lid lock. Yeah, so like I said, you know, even like me doing those last little few drillings, I just want to make sure that it was secure, but you know, try to do everything by the book. Or, I don't want to say by the book, just try to take your time, because they give you instructions, and they tell you like to turn up the lid and everything, but like there's look at the suspension legs right there. I'm going to move the tub back. I'm just going to move the tub back. It's a bit too much. You know, like that's right there. It's a cosmetic, it's a normal cosmetic thing. So while this is doing its sensing and everything, I'm gonna finish running this test, and that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys.